So with coronavirus kind of mucking up a lot of Merlin's plans, obviously there is going to be a lot of stuff pushed back from this year into the following year. Coincidentally, that is obviously 2021. Obviously there are many other things that we already did know that were coming in 2021, as well as some new stuff. So in today's video I'm going to be going over everything coming to the Merlin parks within 2021. And first of all, before I even get any further into this, I am back. Sorry I took such a long break. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Obviously I've transitioned into my new kind of routine within school. I've had decorating going on. It really hasn't been the best of times to try and film videos. Hopefully I am back. Hopefully this is my permanent return now. So yeah, today's video is pretty much just going to be going over what we already know is coming within 2021, because obviously there's lots of stuff that has been pushed back from this year, as well as some new stuff that was already on track to be within 2021 that's obviously being constructed throughout this year. So if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. We are very close to 800 subscribers, so thank you to every single person who has subbed, liked or done anything to support the channel, because it really does mean a lot to me. Yeah, and with all that soppy stuff out of the way, let's get right into the video. Okay, so starting off with one of the most obvious ones, I'm going to try and get all the obvious ones out of the way first, obviously, well, because they're obvious. We have Black Mirror Labyrinth coming to Thorpe Park Resort. Now obviously this attraction was meant to open in March of this year. However, we will not really be seeing much construction throughout the end of this year and into early next year, mainly because most of this was already finished by then. Obviously with it supposed to be opening in March, a lot of the stuff within the attraction as well as a lot of exterior stuff obviously was completed. However, there is still a lot of mystery surrounding this attraction. We don't know what the storyline is, we don't know what it looks like on the inside. All we really know about it is the IP and obviously some external stuff. Obviously we know there's going to be a huge sign out the front because there are posts there and they are absolutely massive. Obviously I'm assuming they're going to hold off putting that up until obviously the attraction is open, so everyone can experience that new signage together. It is a small thing, but obviously it's a bit misdirecting when you have a massive sign up throughout the whole season for something that's not even open. But yeah, loads and loads of mystery still surrounding this, and I'm still very much hyped to go and experience it. Obviously it is going to be a labyrinth. It is more of a maze than probably what we would have seen at Fright Nights. There will most likely be some puzzle elements in there, and it just sounds like a very interesting attraction that I cannot wait to sink my teeth into. Okay, so just to break up a little bit between the obvious and the non-obvious ones, we now have Croc Drop, and I believe that is what it's called because I don't know if there's been any name changes. However, this will be a brand new attraction regardless. It's coming to Chessington World of Adventures within 2021. Also at the beginning of the year, we saw their 2020 plans going full steam ahead with the rainforest opening. Obviously, Chessington pretty much fully opened about a week before lockdown. So a lot of people went in there and got to experience this new kind of small area. It wasn't anything large scale, but obviously it's a very cool addition nonetheless. However, at the beginning of the season and towards the end of last season actually, we obviously found out that Ramsay's Revenge would be being removed. And yeah, work taking place on that site has gone fully ahead. Obviously we got some plans a while ago revealed around this attraction. It will be a drop tower similar to the likes of Detonator, and will feature a huge croc's head mouth. That did not make any sense. A huge crocodile mouth or head or whatever you want to call it that you do drop into. The main name attached to this plan was actually Croc Drop, but there has been some other people that have found within new plans some writing on the side of a building that could lead to another name, or potentially just something to do with the theming. But currently that is what a lot of people are calling it, and that is what it's known by. This could be a very cool attraction. Obviously Detonator I'm actually petrified of at Thorpe Park, but obviously that's what they're meant to do. I do believe that some of it is obviously going to be underground, so it might not feel as high as something like Detonator does, but it will be a very cool addition nonetheless. Obviously Ramsay's Revenge was kind of the flagship, kind of more adult / teen focused attraction at Chessington, because obviously a lot of stuff is family friendly. So I'm glad to see that they're replacing it with something that very much still fits within that zone. And yeah, I cannot wait for it to open. We need more drop towers in this country, and yeah, I think it's going to be very cool and interesting. Okay, moving on to another fairly obvious one. Now, this is probably also one of the ones that we've known the most about for the longest amount of time, and that is obviously the world of David Walliams / Gangster Grain of the Ride coming to Alton Towers Resort. Now, obviously, like Black Mirror Labyrinth, this was originally supposed to open within March of this year. However, because of coronavirus, that unfortunately wasn't able to happen. They could have easily released it throughout this year. However, obviously, with a project this big that they've apparently been working on for at least 4 years, they wouldn't really want to just release it, you know, half-assed and not exactly, you know, in a grand scale. So this will be opening in 2021. It's currently set for March, and the area looks pretty much done. When I did my visit to Towers towards the middle of August, everything looked ready. Obviously, it literally looked like all they had to do was open the doors and it would just be completely fine. Obviously, that isn't the case, and there's a lot of other stuff they've got to work out. There might be some interior stuff, but the main focus of the area does look complete. Most of the signage looks like it's going to be put up very, very soon. I know some of it is already up, so they may have mostly done most of that. However, yeah, it obviously does look really cool. We've got numerous attractions coming into this area, including Gangster Grain of the Ride, which will be a brand new dark ride at the park, themed around one of David Walliams' books. Obviously, some of the smaller attractions that were previously located within Cloud Cuckoo Land are now also, obviously, David Walliams themed. They've got themed shopping there and everything. I'm pretty sure I did go over and do a video about this ages ago, back when it was announced. Like I said, this has been announced for about a year and a bit. So yeah, it's very, very surprising to see this being delayed. However, hopefully we'll have its big grand opening within March of next year. Okay then, so lastly we have what I generally believe probably is one of the most interesting new additions we are getting within the Merlin Park next year, and that is Project Rex over at Legoland. Now obviously Legoland has had numerous new attractions over the last couple of years. Obviously the most recent one is the Duplo Dino Coaster. Before that we had Haunted House Monster Party, and even before that we obviously had the Lego Ninjago ride. Obviously Legoland's been very much on point with a lot of their attractions, and it looks like they have literally no plans on stopping. New plans have obviously been revealed for this kind of new area, which I do believe is being replaced from what used to be Adventureland. I may have butchered that. I don't go to Legoland that much, so it's not really common knowledge to me. However, this very much does look like a reason for me to visit. This main area will have a flying theatre, which is something we actually haven't seen in the UK. It's very, very similar to the likes of Flight Passage over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, which is obviously the Avatar attraction. It's pretty much like a simulator on a larger scale in more of a theatre experience. Towards the beginning of the year, we did actually get some plans that indicated it being a Lego movie theme. However, recently plans have been resubmitting it. It does look like they've scrapped that theme. So the theme of this kind of, you know, general area hasn't exactly been revealed, and it's still a complete mystery. It could easily be something that obviously is slipped right under our noses. However, it does look more likely that we will be seeing a brand new IP from Legoland, which is very, very cool, because obviously Haunted House Monster Party was such a success, and I feel like if they carry that new IP theme over onto this large scale area, I think it could really work. A lot of people have said that it could potentially be around brick making or a factory, which could also be very, very interesting, and you know, kind of delves a bit more deeper into the Lego brand itself, which I do believe probably could be a very, very cool idea. But yeah, this area will obviously contain the flying theatre like I said. However, some other side attractions do include 2 mini drop towers, which is very, very interesting. I know a lot of this construction has actually almost been complete. I'm pretty sure over the next couple of months they will probably finalise a lot of stuff, but this is set to open, I do believe, in March of 2021, and it's going to be very, very interesting, and will definitely be a reason for me to go and visit Legoland after all this time. Okay then, so that will be obviously the end of the video, and damn does it look like we're going to get a very, very jam-packed year next year in terms of new attractions. Every single park within the Merlin Park roster is getting a new attraction. Each and every one of them sounding just as interesting as the last. So I'm very much looking forward to going to all these parks and experiencing all these new attractions come 2021. Hopefully things will go a little bit smoother than this year. Maybe not, but only time will tell in that fact. But yeah, if you guys did go on to enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, we are very, very close to 800 subs. I'm pretty sure we're literally 4 away. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who has supported the channel. And yeah, with all that said, I will see you guys later.